Hey everybody, welcome back to a North Texas Weather Center forecast, and today what we're looking at is the potential for some wintry precipitation here across North Texas tonight into the overnight hours. I'm going to break down the latest timing for you, as well as what's going on right now and what to expect in terms of accumulations across North Texas. So this is a live look at the radar as of right now, so about 5:05 p.m. is when this is live, and you can see that there is obviously some ongoing snow, and actually moderate to heavy bands of snow are moving through areas like Lawton, Vernon, as well as areas like Seymour and just west of Wichita Falls. And obviously this is going to progress through the next few hours. Eventually it'll start to taper off as it moves further to the east. However, some of this will make it to DFW, so that's just something to keep in mind. But you can tell right now there's a pretty prominent dividing line between rain and snow. So we have the mix basically off to the east, anywhere from Wichita Falls into the east. It's more of a mixture of rain and snow right now, so accumulations are going to be very minimal. As of right now, obviously this will be changing over the next 2 hours as temperatures drop. You can see back off to the west, closer to areas like Stamford, or actually north of Stamford, closer to areas like Seymour, Vernon, and as well as Lawton. They're more primarily snow now, and it's wet snow, so this is going to accumulate very easily. We've already seen accumulation totals up to 3 inches. I already said I'm forecasting between about 2 to 4, primarily in this area here, so you can see up to 2 to 4 inches in this circle here. So basically anywhere from Lawton to Vernon to Wichita Falls could see anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches of snow out of this, and obviously very heavy bands are moving through those areas. The National Weather Service just picked up on that, and they say now there could be up to 4 inches of snow. So obviously before, the National Weather Service was forecasting probably just a coating, maybe up to an inch or two. I kind of put 1 to 4. I think that's a pretty safe estimate right now. I think the most we'll see is 4 inches across southwestern portions of Oklahoma into adjacent areas of North Texas. So obviously that's what we're looking at right now. The future, I'll show you in just a moment. You can see primarily rain and drizzle showers from Mineral Wells to Breckenridge to Graham. Bowie is going to probably start to get some of these like light rain showers coming through the area in a few hours. You can see areas in southern Oklahoma also seeing primarily rain at this time. But yeah, there's a lot to obviously unfold here. We'll go ahead and check out the look at the future radar, so you can kind of get a general idea. This is about 5 o'clock, so as I was just showing you, primarily rain off to the east of Wichita Falls right now. 6-7 o'clock, this starts to turn into more of a mix. You can see the blue and greens kind of mixing together. That's likely going to be a mixture of rain and snow. Obviously the pink/purple color isn't really showing up there, but that will likely be primarily a mixture of rain and snow. I would say about 70% of it's rain, 30% maybe snow for those areas. 8-9 o'clock, this starts to fizzle out. You can see that areas of DFW will start to see this sometime after 8 o'clock tonight. Accumulations are going to be very minimal tonight. Don't expect a huge snowstorm. That's not what we're going to be looking at. Maybe just some flurries. Can't rule out an isolated coating in areas off to the northwest. 10-11 o'clock, this starts to fizzle out. Eventually we are clear for the night, and tomorrow will be clear as well, and as well as Friday and Saturday. So it'll be dry for the weekend and whatnot. Here's a look at the overall snow accumulations according to the HRR model, which has been fairly accurate up to this point. So again, these areas well back off to the north could see upwards of 4 inches of snow. Areas like Childress and Wichita Falls. Childress has already seen at least 1.5 inches. I can't rule out maybe another 1/2 inch up until probably when it ends in your area. But again, that's what we're looking at as of right now. Wichita Falls forecasted around 1/2 inch of snow at this time. And obviously a coating can't be ruled out in very isolated areas closer to DFW. Can't rule it out. I think it's going to be a pretty isolated thing. You're not going to see it everywhere in DFW by any means. And not everybody will see snow tonight. But if you do see snow, definitely you'll be lucky to see it. Quick look at the overall my forecast for accumulation, just to give you a better idea. So again, coating to 1 inch from Wichita Falls and off to the northeast and southwest. I would probably shift that 1 to 4 inch range just slightly further to the east to include areas in Wichita, near Wichita Falls. 1 to 4 inches expected off to the northwest at Wichita Falls. Already most of those areas have at least seen 1 inch, if not more than that. So obviously that's been pretty accurate up to this point. Flurries and maybe an isolated coating areas for Gainesville, Sherman, McKinney, Dallas, Fort Worth, Denton, Decatur, Mineral Wells, Graham, Bowie, as well as Gainesville. All could see potentially up to a coating of snow, but again, very isolated risk. Don't expect it. Just, you know, if you see a few snowflakes, be grateful that you saw it, because not everybody's going to see it tonight. Obviously, there will be a lot over the next several hours to watch. Make sure you stay up to date with North Texas Weather Center on Facebook, and as well as our YouTube channel here for the latest. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at NTXWC. And this forecast is brought to you by All Dents Repair, Platinum Contracting, and THD, a vehicle doorstep. Buy one in the description below.